Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, and welcome back to Bariatrics and Beyond, the podcast where we talk about life before, during, and beyond bariatric surgery. So grab yourself a drink and a healthy snack. And you might be wondering, Kayla, why are you wearing a hat? That's because I'm going to work out after this because I have two in-studio guests, and you guys will know them from Facebook. They join in every fitness challenge. We have Denise and Matthew. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey.
Welcome. So,
Thank you.
Matt, you've been on the podcast before, and last time, you're all the way from Canada, and last time you were on the podcast, I was like, hey, if you're ever in Vegas, hit me up, we'll do it in person session. And then like literally a few weeks later, you're like, in Vegas, let's work out. And I was like, yeah, but Denise has to come because you're a Vegas local, and I've been trying to get you on the podcast for a minute.
You have.
And you've been rejecting me.
Not rejecting.
No,
Not rejecting.
you're a busy woman. You travel a lot.
I do.
You do.
Yeah.
So tell us all about you.
Well, let's see. 54. Shouldn't really admit that, but
No, you should because you look amazing.
thank you. But yeah, so 54 and I've been in Vegas since the 70s. So I've gone back and forth between Reno and Las Vegas with family, marriages, divorces, all the things.
Yeah.
Have 3 kids. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
all grown.
Okay, cool.
A 30-year-old, 25, 21-year-old.
Damn.
And we're getting ready to move to Texas
Oh,
here. Yeah, in about 2 months.
okay.
And found EOC through a friend of mine who
Yeah.
had the surgery in 23.
Okay.
And I had been researching the surgeries, but here locally in Vegas.
Mhm.
And of course, insurance didn't cover it at that time
Yep.
for me because I didn't have any health problems. Surprisingly,
Yeah.
as big as I was, I had no high blood pressure, nothing.
Right. How big were you?
I was 291 at my heaviest.
Okay. Wow.
And and now I'm bouncing anywhere between 147 and 150
Nice.
and in a year and a half.
That's what I was going to say. So when
Yes.
was your surgery?
January 16th, 2024.
Very cool. I remember when you had your surgery.
Yes.
And you post every day, and you're like, you basically started working out pretty right away, didn't you?
Yes.
And I love that. And I would, if you're in part of the Facebook group every month, I try and do a little fitness challenge.
Right.
And I noticed there's 2 people that stuck through every challenge to the end, and it's you guys. Every single day would check in. And I remember when you first started and you were going hard at the gym, I was watching you, I'm like, this girl's going to do really good. You're going to be really successful. And then here you are. Look at you.
Thank
And then
you.
you've also just had some skin removal done too, haven't you?
I did. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I had a mini mommy makeover because I didn't do implants, but I did a lift and tummy tuck, extended tummy tuck.
Oh, okay, cool. I was going to say, did it go all the way or just extended?
It was great. My doctor, I did it here in Las Vegas, and he said I didn't need lipo. So I was thankful. He said all the working out I did for over a year prepared me for the surgery.
Yeah, but sure did.
So,
and that's the thing with skin removal as well. It's a huge recovery.
Yes.
And it's crazy. And I think leading up to it, the working out and all that, it definitely does prep you for a successful recovery. But mentally, it's freaking tricky because you're so used to being active every day. And look, did you guys ever think you would love the gym?
Never
in a million years. Well,
Never.
you came kind of from a fitness background, right?
I used to do it.
did?
Yeah.
The running is the thing for me I never thought I'd ever love. But the gym, not the way I do, but I mean,
Right.
I'm a little crazy now with it.
A little crazy. You guys, it was 9 a.m. and I text him, good morning, guys. I'll see you soon. And Matt's like, I can't believe I haven't worked out yet. I'm like, bro, it ain't even 9 a.m. yet. You're like, I'm up at 5 and I work out by 6. So I was just holy crap.
You are too, though.
Yeah,
we both are.
I'm usually there by 7 a.m. Usually.
What time do you go to bed?
About 10 p.m.
Okay.
9:30.
Okay.
10, 11, depending.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm usually up at 4:30 because when I work, even if I'm working at home, I'm starting at 7. So I don't like to work out at the end of the day. I can run throughout the day, at different times. But I do not like to work out later in the day. So I like to get it done first thing in the morning.
Yeah, it kind of sets you up for a successful day, though, I think.
It does.
It's the endorphins pumping but I mean, it just depends on what time you wake up. I like to get my workouts knocked out pretty early in the day for my day.
Yes, absolutely.
My day's kind of just starting around about now, but but you know, before EOC, I worked at a show on the Strip, so I was at swing shifts. So sometimes I get off at 1 a.m., 2 a.m. And then I'm up until all hours and sun's coming up and I'm going to sleep. So I've always been kind of like that, not the early bird.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. I wasn't before the surgery.
Really?
Oh, no, not at all. I'd stay up until 2, 1, 2, whatever.
That's the thing with Vegas too.
Yeah, Las Vegas, yes.
Yeah,
And then I'd get up kind of whenever. I've been retired.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, for about
Nice.
8 years. I was a preschool teacher out in the base. And but my husband's schedule is crazy. And so he said, well, go ahead and put your 2 weeks in. And I was like, all right, why not? So I kind of had my schedule free. I can do what I want when I want.
Yep.
I am blessed that way. And I know that. So a lot of people, the way that I work out, I know people can't do it. And so I'm always just like, well, just do 30 minutes. That's it.
Exactly.
Just do 30 minutes.
Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, when you post your workouts every day and it's like, you're like an hour on the stairs, an hour on the weights, an hour. I'm like, girl, where do you have 3 hours? Like, what? But it makes sense. You're retired. So that's
we are a little crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I work full time.
Yeah.
But
you're crazy.
that's why I go early. So, I mean, I'm usually at the gym for anywhere from like an hour and a half to 2 hours. That's without running. So that's just working out. And then I run at different points, because we talk, but different points throughout the day to get it in. And so that's another probably hour and a half every day that I'm putting in. So
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
That is a lot.
It kind of becomes your life.
It really becomes your life.
Yeah.
When I was just talking off camera, like when I did the bodybuilding competition, like I trained as a bodybuilder and I was the same thing, like 3-4 hours in the gym a day. But I'm lucky that I can work from my phone. So like I'd be on the stairs or whatever. And then on the weights, I'd put my phone down. But I was thinking like, how do like people that work full time like you, but then imagine being a full-time mother and with a job, like it's just, it's tricky. But I love that you said like, even if it's just half an hour. And that's why with these fitness challenges that I do, like I always try to do something that's not overwhelming. Because I think the biggest thing when getting into fitness, especially if you've been like us, morbidly obese, where you don't even think about going to the gym, the biggest thing is just doing something.
Yes.
And doing something again the next day and then the next day. Because how I started was doing 20 minutes a day. That was my non-negotiable. Like, I'm like, I have to do 20 minutes. Because let's be honest, I could sit on the toilet and scroll Facebook for 20 minutes.
Absolutely.
Like we all do until our legs get dead. Like, oh, better get up. So there was that 20 minutes, I was like, no excuse. I thought 30 minutes would be pushing it.
You're right.
Like, to be honest, to be consistent, like I was like, I don't know if I can commit to 30 minutes, but I could commit to 20.
And that's why I thought the movement challenge would be good this month because everybody can do that. And I think pretty much almost all of us started with just walking, right?
Yes.
So if you can walk, okay, we'll start, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it is, because it can be accumulative too, right?
Yes.
And then kind of move from there, right? Like I went from walking to jogging to running. Like we've talked about this.
Yes.
So I think it's just get out and just start. And once you start, it makes it easier. It's just starting
is the hard part. It's the hard part. But you guys, like I've been doing these challenges for like probably like over a year now. And again, like it dwindles down to always you two at the end, like no joke. But granted, we're only 3 days into the month, but I have never seen so many people participate
Amazing.
In the past 3 days.
Yes.
Like
a lot.
They're all posting and tagging and on different posts and stuff. I got my walk in and I was just like, you guys, I am so proud of you. Keep going. But that's the thing. Even when it gets to like the kind of towards the end of the month where it does go up to 60 minutes, guys, if you can't commit 60 minutes, commit something, whether it be go back to just doing 10 minutes or, 15 minutes. But please just be consistent because that is what's all those little steps in a year's time. Like, you look back and you're like, I'm at the top of the staircase. Like I did it.
Yes.
But the goal is just to be consistent. So for everybody watching at home and all the Facebook friends that we have, what's your advice to like getting started on your fitness journey?
Just go. That really, you just have to get out of your head. Don't worry about it. If you don't want to go to the gym, go to the park. Because I know a lot of people are concerned about being filmed or being laughed at, or, you see it on the reels.
Yeah,
on
Gymtimidation is what it's called. Like, I had massive gym intimidation.
So,
I got a membership at EOS out here, and it they have a cinema room. So it's like a dark room, and they play a movie, and that's where I started water aerobics with the old ladies, right? Because like when I was 350 pounds, my joints were like, just walking hurt. Like, let's be honest, my ankles, my everything hurt. So it's like I started in the gym, I started in the pool, and then when I wanted to like do the walking and do the treadmill and all that, I went into that cinema room, and I was like, it's dark, because I didn't want anyone to look at me, because I didn't want people to be like, oh, look at that fat girl on the treadmill.
But I see that as part of the problem, because I'm with you. I think you just need to stop thinking about it. Like you can't worry about other people. It is what it is. It's you can't control that. All you can control is yourself. So just get out of your own head and get out and do something. Like you said, whether it's the park or the gym, it doesn't matter, as long as you're out and doing something. Eventually you'll get to a point where, to an extent, you get comfortable enough to maybe work out, or, other things around people. But yeah, it's you just need to start. You just need to get out of your own head.
Yeah. So first things first is like build that consistency, because I think a lot of the time people go from 0 to 100 and they burn out really quick, right? So start slow, right?
Yeah.
Now, we all lift weights here, right? Now, for someone who's never been in the gym and doesn't know how to lift weights, because I was one of them, I didn't know how the machines worked, and it is intimidating. How did you figure it out? How did you figure out what your splits are going to be like? Did you guys hire a trainer? How did that work?
I didn't hire a trainer. I just started going on Instagram, and I started following trainers.
There you go.
And there's one, I think her name is Devote Fitness, and she breaks everything down by muscle groups, and it shows you on a diagram what exactly you're working on that day and how many reps you should be doing, and it shows you the form, everything. It's super easy. Yep. So anybody who ever asks, I always screenshot her Instagram and I put it to just start there, because she's like, start 5 pounds, start 3 pounds, body weight. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Anything, just to start feeling comfortable. And also, everyone, how at the gym, you can do the QR code and it shows you how to work every single machine. So,
and if you don't know, like, that's what the gym staff are there too. Like, they can help you. How did you?
So for me, I've been a power lifter my whole life. Since I was really young. My dad got me into lifting. So for me, I had to change my mindset anyways about the way I lift. So, I started with the base of, I know how to lift, and started with there. And then I follow a bunch of people, but Jay Cutler, who's, you know him, he's multi-time Mr. Universe. I steal stuff from him. Like I body different body parts, and because he breaks it down too. And because guys like him are so lean, he can actually show you on the muscles in his back.
You can just see it.
Right, you can see on him, what it's doing.
You don't need a diagram.
So I grab things from him and I change things up and to work on and kind of go from there. And and same with the running. Like the running for me it started with my boss. We kind of talked about that, and I talk to a lot of different people now about running and getting advice. The longer I go, the further I go. So you get ambassadors that are parts of race series and stuff. I might actually be an ambassador soon. We'll see.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, and you just kind of, like you said, you just grab from everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be good to start.
No.
You just got to start. And then you get better as you go. Like, we're all got to start somewhere. And guess what? Sometimes your form is going to be crap, but you're not going to improve unless you try. So speaking of like your gym splits, what are your gym splits like?
I usually do at least 2 days of upper body, and I do now 2 days of leg day.
We're all like, every time it's leg day for us, we're all like, leg day.
Yeah. I started with one, but now I'm doing 2.
Okay.
And I do 1 day of just cardio.
Yep.
And then
like
I have
active recovery,
recovery day. And then 1 day I just don't do anything.
That's nice.
So
you need to rest.
Yeah. I just need to completely rest. It hurts my brain.
Mentally.
I want to do something, but I make myself not do anything.
Which is crazy, because like to grow muscle, like it grows when you're resting. Yes. So it is really important to kind of like get that through your head.
It's hard.
It is really hard.
Like, we've talked about that. It's hard. We talk about that too. It's super hard. Like for me, like I was doing, I was killing myself. I was doing 7 days a week and that's running and gym. So like I went from that to like now I do arms day, chest day, shoulders and back, and the dreaded leg day. And then I take a break. And so I don't care what days of the week are, but so then I take a break day and then start all over again. And then in there, I'm still running. And then with my running, I've had to change up how I run and learn distances and stuff like that. And because I do a lot of circuit on the treadmill. And then on the weekends, once a week, my long runs to get ready for these halves and stuff, I do outdoors because you have to train outdoors. So it's like usually from like 13 to 20 kilometers. I'll run one run on the Sundays usually. And so those days I don't go anywhere near a gym, but I'm learning. I actually learned that from you about that. I need to start taking it easier and resting and letting my body recover. And because I was burning out.
100%. Because when I started, because I hired a trainer and that's what his biggest thing was. And also, like, believe it or not, because I was so like strict with my eating, he's like, you need to eat more. Number one, if you want to grow muscle, you got to eat more. He's like, and you need to have a cheat meal every now and then. I was just like, I can't have a cheat meal. Like for me, because I'm an all or nothing. If I go off, I'm off, and he's just like, no, you need a cheat meal. And it was, you guys, it was the craziest thing because I was so depleted of like carbs and sugar and all that, when I would, after like lifting and he's like, every 3 weeks, just have a cheat meal, not a cheat day, just have a cheat meal. Like if you want to go out to a restaurant, just order. You don't have to go like off the rails, but order your chicken. And if you want to have fries, or if you want to have dessert.
Right.
And you guys, it was like the weirdest thing. Like I would, like when I would have a cheat meal, the next day or that night or whatever, like it filled your muscles in. I was like, what is going on? Like I looked like that's when the muscles will show. It was like, would be after that cheat meal. And he's just like, yeah, like your body actually needs like every now and then it needs like a hit of this or a hit of that. I was like, that is
well, we
so
talked about that, like,
interesting.
because you and I talked about that because my doctor said my body was going into starvation mode and my body was starting to eat my muscle.
Right.
So he's like, I don't care how you do it. He's like, I do, but he's like, you have to get more calories.
Yeah.
And he's like, there's a difference between good carbs, bad carbs. You need to get some of those good carbs in. He says, I understand the high protein diet, but he says you need to get good carbs in too. And now I've gotten to a point where because I burn so many calories in a day, I just need calories. So I literally have an apple fritter every day.
No, I was going to say,
every
like,
day.
for you, it'd be harder to gain muscle because you are also incorporating such long runs. Like, you're incorporating a lot of cardio. And, like, they say, like, if you're trying to gain muscle, you just get your steps in. Like, you don't need to, like, burn out doing cardio, but you're kind of doing both, but you're still gaining muscle. Yeah. So you'd have to be upping your calories.
Yeah, and I need those. And I need those, the sugar, because I don't normally do sugar with anything, right? So I need the sugar to burn for the cardio side of it. So the apple fritter, believe it or not, gives me the energy I need.
Makes sense.
To run.
It does. No, it really does.
Yeah.
Because my trainer would tell me, like, before you hit a workout, like, have a banana or, but because sometimes he goes, honestly, like, I'll have his bodybuilder. He's like, I have a Rice Krispie before my workout or a bowl of cereal before my workout. This is like that sugar actually, like, powers you through. So let's talk about, we were talking kind of a bit in the chat, like, do you do pre-workouts and do you do like supplements and all that kind of stuff? And what do you do?
I do Beachbody pre-workout. That's actually how I started working out initially, was at home.
Okay.
Like before surgery, all of that. I did Beachbody at home. It was comfortable.
Yeah.
It's
so on
30 minutes to an hour and there's no excuses.
Yeah.
It's there.
I started with Beachbody too. I used to do back in the day, Turbo Jam with Shalene Johnson, was that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do a lot of
P90X.
Autumn Calabre's ones.
Okay, she's newer.
The dance videos and Shanti and all that stuff.
Yeah, hip hop abs. Yeah, I was big into Beachbody back when I was overweight.
Yes.
When I didn't want anyone to watch me or see me working out, I would do it at home too.
Absolutely. So I started with that, and I liked the ingredients are relatively clean.
Clean, yes.
And so I take it, and it's just, for me, I don't drink coffee.
Yeah.
I don't have any of that in the morning. So that's sort of my caffeine.
Yeah.
And it gets me going.
Get you going.
Yeah, it just gets me going for the day. And I have it either when I don't work out too. So it's just my caffeine for the day. But I do put a little scoop of creatine in there as well.
Okay, I was going to ask
so I do that as well. And other than that, it's just my vitamins. I don't do any other supplements other than that. It's just those two. And I lied. Collagen.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I consider that part of my vitamins, especially as a woman.
Yeah, exactly.
I need to have collagen, but that's about it. Yeah, a little bit of that doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt. And what do you take,
for me? So I don't do any pre-workout. I like coffee.
You just raw dog the chicken.
Yeah, raw dog the chicken. Yeah. No, I like coffee. I have a coffee every morning. Believe it or not, runners will tell you actually a coffee is good for you.
Yeah.
The caffeine from it. But I do usually midday, like after a long run. I do it's like I don't know what you'd call it. Not Gatorade, but
electrolyte.
Thank you. Electrolyte drink.
Yep.
But with my creatine, because creatine, believe it or not, people don't realize once you get over the age of 40, it's not for weight gain. Creatine is for muscle health. And it helps your muscle health. So I do 2 scoops of creatine with my my shake or whatever you want to call it. And then I also do protein in my coffee throughout the day, because I can't stomach the protein anymore by itself.
Yeah.
So I do, like I say, a Premier Protein or something else like that. And I do it with my coffee.
Yeah.
But other than that, the multivite, I do 1 multivitamin. And I started adding in, I don't know what it's called for bone health.
Magnesium.
Thank you. Magnesium.
Yeah, magnesium.
Thank you. So I added a magnesium in as well. Because I was getting lethargic and so where I work out at Anytime Fitness in Souk, BC. Hey, Cass.
Shout out to Cass.
Shout out to Cass. Yeah. We talked about it, and she suggested this, and so it's actually helped a lot. Nice. And I'm not getting the spasms and the cramps anymore like I was.
Potassium and magnesium, best thing for that.
Potassium I didn't have a problem with already. I got enough, but it was magnesium. So it's just find that balance.
Yeah.
Other than that, nothing else.
Yeah. I got on creatine as well, and it is great for muscle growth when I started creatine, because they say like creatine will bloat you as well, and like it holds like water retention, but I found this one that kind of they say like doesn't. So I jumped on creatine when I was doing the bodybuilding, and it does. I think it really, really helps with muscle growth and stuff too,
and soreness even too.
That recovery.
The recovery helps so much.
Yeah, so that's so interesting. Okay, so playlists. We were talking earlier, like some runner. Well, you were saying because your husband is like a long distance runner. You say he doesn't even listen to music.
Yeah, he doesn't. He listens to his. He's psychotic. He listens to his breathing.
Yeah.
He doesn't work out with music at all. I don't understand that.
Okay. Talk me through your playlist, because I honestly think the key to like a really freaking good workout is a really good playlist. Like you need really good songs. What do you listen to when you're working out?
I listen to a lot of like hip hop. And anything that's, I call it booty shaking music.
Right.
Anything
booty,
that's up there.
Everywhere.
Exactly. Things like that.
On leg day.
100%. And when I'm doing the wall sits, I'm like, okay, I need to have music that gets me through that minute in my brain. So just fun music. I can't listen to anything slow when I'm working out.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's a cool down or not. It has to be upbeat. So I listen to everything though, from Marilyn Manson to Missy Elliott to
love Missy,
Kendrick Lamar, anything.
Okay.
I'm all over the place.
Cool.
So, yeah.
I
people
bet
laugh
it's probably
at me.
different from running and gym. I bet you've got different playlists.
I don't. I randomize everything and people laugh. Like my partner thinks it's hilarious. My daughter and also my stepson think it's hilarious because they can get in my car and they don't know what's going to be on. One day it's Tupac and the next day it's Celine Dion and the next day it's Mariah Carey and then, like the next day it's Kendrick Lamar and like it's NWA and everything. And
all
then,
over the place.
and then you've got, you got the dance music from the 90s, right? From the clubs. And so it's just, I listen to a lot of country music too. I love Jellyroll. I was there for his very first concert in Canada.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
He's incredible.
Let's talk about Jellyroll.
He's incredible.
Looks amazing.
How much weight has he lost?
He's going on, I think he said 280.
Yeah.
Wow.
He looks fantastic.
He talked about it actually during his show, during his concert about how I don't care what anybody says, I'm getting the skin surgery because I did a lot of work.
Yes,
exactly.
For this.
He wants to be on like the cover of GQ or something. Like
Men's Health.
Was it Men's Health? Like in 2026 or 7 or whatever.
Yeah.
But so I was like, I caught wind of that and I'm like, EOC Plastics need to reach out. So like I DM'd, hey, Jellyroll. And Bunny, hey, Bunny.
Yeah.
Look, he's done amazing. We would love to do his skin removal surgery.
Right.
Obviously they've left me on in that hidden folder where they've probably never opened it. But I do comment. But hey, guys, let's rally. Let's get Jelly his roll. Like
I agree.
I agree.
Because our plastic surgeons are freaking amazing. And the thing that a lot of plastic surgeons, they do plastic surgery, but our plastic surgeons specialize in massive weight loss reconstruction. So there's a huge difference.
There's a massive difference. And I've learned that, unfortunately, the hard way.
Right, because you did.
So we've talked about this, but, and I've talked to Dr. Lazarus about this extensively. So I need some things fixed. And there's a very big difference between someone that specializes in dealing with people that have had massive weight loss surgery and then just normal plastic surgeons. It's inevitable, right?
Yes.
That's all they do is that's what they work on.
Exactly. And like if you lost like 100 pounds even, you could probably just get away with going to a regular plastic surgeon. But like someone like Jelly who is lost over 200 pounds, I lost over 200. How much did you lose?
Well, I was 497 on 232, 233 right now. So, like what, 260, something like that. So.
At that point, and you lost
143.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like at that point, like it's more than just skin removal. You need reconstruction. So Jellyroll, Bunny, if you guys are out there listening, somehow catch wind of this podcast, we have 4 extremely talented plastic surgeons who specialize in massive weight loss reconstruction. And let's get Jelly on the front cover of Men's Health.
And Jelly, we can do it together.
Yeah.
You and I can do it together. And then you and I will both run a 10K together afterwards.
There we go.
There you go.
Let's guys, let's tag them in this. Tag them in this. But like our surgeons would love to be able to.
That would be pretty amazing.
Wouldn't that be so cool?
Yeah.
Like I would love because he's already like a really handsome, like good looking, and his smile, his smile is just melts you. Like he's already like plus size or whatever, he's already like cool as. But just that hard work, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that trophy, you know what I mean? It's that trophy at the end. It's like, now let's see what's under all of this, because you can work as hard as you want. That skin ain't going anywhere.
It's not going
and
anywhere.
People like take collagen and lift weights. And it's like, yes, to a certain extent but if you've been morbidly obese, like that skin doesn't just tighten up. Like it just doesn't. Like realistically.
You can do a lot, but you need
it's
help.
still going to be there.
It is what it is.
So let's talk about that because a lot of people go into like having weight loss surgery and they're like, I don't want the loose skin. I want to have surgery, but I'm scared about having loose skin. What's your take on that?
You have filled out skin and it's not hiding anything. So and it's also going to cause you so much more health problems as you get older, especially if you don't already have high blood pressure. You'll get it. It's inevitable. If you don't have high cholesterol, you're going to get it. It's inevitable at some point in your life. And to be able to get up, move, do the things you need to. I'm so much more active in my 50s than I was in my 30s.
Yeah.
When I was momming and running after my kids and doing all the things. I was heavy. I could still do it. but it was harder. And now I'm like, I can push my body and do things. And I also know that when I'm in my 60s, I can get off the floor.
Yeah.
And I'm in my 70s. I'm hopefully not going to fall and break my hip and be so brittle in my bones.
So that's another reason why it's really important to lift weights too.
Loose skin,
yeah.
I understand that nobody wants to have it. Thankfully, there's so many great compression garments out there. And, you know, I mean, I would get if you're dating, that's going to be really difficult mind-wise for you. But if you have a spouse or a partner or somebody who loves you regardless, they're not going to care that you have loose skin.
Right.
You know?
See, for me, it's not for me, it's not so much, or it hasn't been so much about the vein part of it. I mean, don't get me wrong, we all have the body dysmorphia, but for me, it was like, it was getting away at running.
Yeah, you're running.
Like it's like, especially the, you know, the apron. And then my legs. So I had a history of infections. Actually almost died in Mexico. A few years ago, actually more than a few years ago now, but from an infection. And so I started getting infections in my leg. Like my leg started opening up because of the chafing. So it was just a necessity. It was something I needed. And I'm not ashamed of it. But it is what it is. And unfortunately, we're still going to have, we talked about it just before we went on air, like the droopy face. Like, you know, I've got a droopy face, but I mean, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I think I look amazing. So
you're like, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Right. I'm like, guys, if you get to the point where you got loose skin, you've made it. Like that's the goal. The goal is to have the loose skin. I would rather have that skin hanging than to have it filled with fat and not be able to do things, not be able to fit in places, not be able to, you know, be out of breath. So like, honestly, don't look at the loose skin as like, oh, but I got loose skin. Like, that's the trophy. You earned that loose skin.
Absolutely.
Now there are things you can do. Like, again, not everybody can afford plastic surgery. And that's the downfall to it, you know, because plastic surgery, it isn't $5,000 like the weight loss surgery is. Like, it's a lot more expensive. But at the same time, guess what else is expensive? Life. Cars are expensive. Like, all those other things that money adds up is expensive. So look at it as, if it is such a big thing to you, like, look at it as an investment, you know.
Well, it is an investment in your mental health.
Exactly.
100%.
Like,
I mean, besides, like you said, the infections and things that can happen with skin folds and everything. If your insurance can't cover certain things, like I know you said you had the penectomy.
Yeah, because I'm Canadian, so we have healthcare. We have free healthcare like Australians,
like Aussies,
and they cover certain things,
right?
Not everything though.
Yeah, but they don't do it like a plastic surgery. They just take it off. It's just boom. Yeah, there's no contouring or anything to it. It's just, but even that's probably better than nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
So you can always look into those things.
100%. Like, and because I had talked to a few people about this, including Shane, even from our group, and I knew it wasn't going to look great afterwards, but I had to have it out of the way. I needed it out of the way. The legs actually turned out pretty good.
Nice.
But that wasn't a normal thing that they normally do where I live in Canada. That was a really hard thing to get approved. But yeah, the lobby was literally just a necessity.
Yeah.
So I didn't care. I was like, I could get this fixed. I know I'm going to have to get it fixed because I have to do the rest. And Dr. Lazarus and I talked about it and so, you know, we'll get there. We'll figure it out eventually. And when you're ready and you have the money and you've saved, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, it's, you know, we all pretty much will buy a car in our lifetime, right? And as soon as we drive it off that lot, it's just lost its value, you know, it depreciates. But investing in yourself, in your health, in your mental, in your physical, like, you can't put a price tag on that. So I think, like, if you can do it, do it.
Right.
Right. It's just, it's absolutely life-changing. So after here, we're going to go work out, you guys.
Yes.
Right. So what are we working on today?
Well, it's my cardio day because I did arms yesterday. I wish I could have put it off and switched days. I didn't realize you guys were both on chest today.
Right.
Shoulders and back.
Shoulders and back.
Oh, shoulders and back. I thought it was chest. Okay.
I love back day. It's my favorite.
I might do a few with you guys anyways.
Yeah,
regardless, why not?
Yeah. And let's, like, film some content.
Yeah, I'm game for that. Good. I'm game for whatever you want to do.
Yeah. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm so excited. People are probably, like, in the Facebook group, like, Matt and Denise haven't checked in yet. And then we'll have to surprise them and be like, guess why they haven't checked in? Because we're doing the challenge.
Yeah, because we haven't talked about it at all.
No.
In the group at all, letting people know that we're doing this.
Yeah, and I don't even know that you're here in Vegas.
Right.
And this is going to be so fun. Like maybe we'll pop on live.
That's what I was thinking. I was figuring that that's what you would probably do is we could pop on a live and just kind of surprise everybody.
I think that would be cool. And like maybe we'll warm up because like what's today's challenge is 3. Is it 15 minutes today or is it 20? I think it's 15.
Either 15
no,
or 20.
Wasn't it 15 yesterday?
It was 15
yesterday.
yesterday.
For the first couple of days. Let me see.
It was 30 today. But
is it 30? No, it's
20.
day 3, 15.
15.
Okay, there
it's 30 tomorrow. So let's do a 15-minute warm up on the treadmill.
He's like, that's not a warm up.
That's not a thing I do normally, but yeah, I'll do it. Yes.
Well, you know what I mean. But maybe we'll do the live then.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll see how the gym is because you know how gyms are a bit. But we're going to Planet. Are we going to your Planet Fitness?
We can.
Yeah. Is it quiet?
It is
because I think Planets are always so quiet.
Yeah, around this. Yeah, especially around this time.
Yeah, like no one's coming to the gym at like noon on a Wednesday.
Yeah, it should be fine. Or, put you on the Stairmaster. Just kidding, Matt.
Yeah. Have you done the stairs?
Yeah, my knees are just too shot for it.
Right.
He can run.
Handle it. I can run for days. But
that's why your knees are shot.
Yeah, no, it's just, I've had too many surgeries over the years.
Right.
And I got no cartilage left in my knees. So it's the stairs. It's just the bone on.
If you do the stairs every day, right?
Well, not every day, but I do them.
Yeah, that's my choice of cardio. Well, that's for my trainer was like the best cardio is stairs. He's like, I don't care how slow you go, you can go at pace 1. He's like, just go. And then, so it'd be like 45 minutes of the stairs every day. And God, you're dripping by about like, I want to say like even 10, 15 minutes, you're dripping doing the stairs and you don't have to go fast.
Yeah.
They're a son of a gun, the stairs.
I started at like level 2, 3, and now I'm do like 8 or 9.
8 or 9?
Yeah.
For how long?
About 30 minutes.
That's crazy.
Moving a 1 on stairs is crazy. So I mean, I think those stairs are way harder than running because you have to lift your weight every time, right?
Yes. Yeah. The stairs are really freaking hard, but they're a really good workout. Have you ever done like real stairs instead of the stair?
Oh yeah, like just like outside or whatever. Oh yeah, it's worse.
Why? That's what I was gonna say.
Why is it worse?
Why are they so much harder than this? Like why? I need to figure it out. I need to make sense of it. Because I lived in a high rise and our gym downstairs didn't have a Stairmaster. So I was like, oh, I'll go down. I will do my just cardio on the treadmill. I'll do my weights. But on my way back, I'm going to walk up because I was on level 29. So I was like, I'll just walk up 29. Tell me why. Tell me why. Like it only take 5 minutes to get up. How can I do 45 minutes on a Stairmaster and dying doing 6 minutes in a stairwell? What's the difference?
Honestly, I think it's because you're using more body groups, like more muscle groups. Sorry,
you
like
reckon?
I do. I do because even on a Stairmaster, you're stationary, right?
Yeah.
When you're going upstairs, you're moving more. And there's more movement going on.
That's why you train outside when you run as
exactly.
well.
It's not the same. It's not the same at all.
That's true too.
It literally is. It's night and day difference.
Because I can run on the treadmill. Don't get me on the street.
Yeah, I can. The time difference, like the timing of treadmill versus road work is insane. The difference. So it's definitely a thing.
And do you run on those treadmills do you run on the treadmill? Or do you run on the ones that are like, I see them at the gym, they're kind of curved a bit and they got like that suspension?
No, I know which ones you're talking about. We don't have them at our gym, but I use a normal treadmill. I have a really good treadmill at home too.
Do you?
And so whether it be at the gym, usually it's at home. I do my treadmill work. But sometimes I do at the gym as well. That's where I do all like my circuit stuff. So like really, really fast. And so if you guys are going to do a warm up, I might do a bit of that. Where it's fast, walk, fast, walk. And some people do fast, jog or jump off. I just do fast, walk. And that's to control my heart.
Right.
The heart rate and bring your heart rate down.
Yeah. So when I started running, I started that. I wouldn't say fast, but I'd say jog, walk. I would do like 1 minute jogging, 1 minute walking, 1 minute jogging. I do that. That was my 20-minute workout every day. So I do 10 and 10. And it gets your heart rate going like that. And within 20 minutes as well, I'll be dripping in sweat. So that's another really, really, really good workout. Especially I think if you want to start jogging or running, because like, how have you said to me, Kayla, like you would actually enjoy jogging or running? Like 10 years ago, I'd be like, I ain't running if someone's chasing with a chainsaw. Like, they can get me. I'm not running. Like, I don't run.
Yeah.
And then I started walking down. It was during the pandemic, actually. I walked my block, and then I was doing it late at night. So I was like, oh, I lived in a cul-de-sac. So I was like, it's kind of late. I'm not going to walk the block. I'm just going to walk down to the end of my street and walk back up around the cul-de-sac. I was just doing like laps in my cul-de-sac, basically. And then there was something, I was like, try to run up to your house. I was like 4 houses away. And I was like, and like I didn't die. And I was like, wow. So like, let's try and do a loop with the cul-de-sac running, and then I didn't die again. And I was like, well, I'm not going to die running. Like, you know, I could actually do this. And so that's how I started. And then I would literally like run or jog like a loop, and then I'd walk a loop, and then I'd jog. And I was like, this is fantastic. But that like minute or so of you walking, it feels like 2 seconds. And then like that minute or so of running feels like 3 hours. But like, you know, that's how I really started like, I can do this.
I started exactly the same way. Yeah, there's a little lake, like a little man-made lake pond, almost right in front of our house.
Nice.
And I started with walking around that, and then I started walking. There's hills because it's kind of hilly. We're a couple streets back from the ocean, so it starts getting hilly. So I'd start walking that, and then I started. I'm going to try running a bit or jogging a bit, and then so I start jogging, then walk, and then jog and walk, and then eventually I just jogged.
Yeah,
you know, and it kind of went from there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a jogger or a runner. Yeah. No, I am not. I'm a fast walker.
Oh, yeah?
But I'll put it on incline and rolling hills so that I have no desire to jog or run at all. I don't get that endorphin from that. And also with cardio, I like to do kettlebells. So I do a lot of kettlebell stuff for cardio as well.
What do you do for kettlebells for cardio? Like what?
Basically, like you do kettlebell swings, wood choppers.
Damn.
Full body. Just there's full body, and standing cardio. So you know, just holding the kettlebells and doing everything that you would do with weights. You do them with kettlebells and swing them and stuff. So
damn. You know, I've never actually worked out the kettlebells.
I like kettlebells.
Really?
I don't know. I never touched them before this journey, but once I found them, I was like, oh no, I like this. I like it. This is fun.
Isn't it funny how like you find kind of like what you really enjoy? Like again, like I love shoulders and back. Like like that's my favorite. And like legs, hate it, right? But I'm very strong with my legs. Yeah. Like, and I'm sure. Well, I mean, most of us are going to be stronger with our legs, but like I got huge legs. And they're very, very, very strong. And I noticed it the first time when I was training my legs, and then I looked over to the guy next to me. We're both on leg press, and I was pressing double while he was pressing. I was like, oh shoot, maybe my legs are actually really strong. Like I didn't actually realize how strong they were until I started looking around, and I was lifting heavier than the guys, like with the legs. And I was like, oh,
yeah.
Well, I mean, but you know what? My legs are carried an extra 200 pounds around, so they're strong.
Right,
That's just it, right? Like you're going to be stronger.
Which is really cool. But like, I don't know. What do you guys hate about leg day? Why do you hate it?
For me, it's I don't like the way it makes my legs feel after. I mean, I'm ridiculously strong with my legs. To the point they talked about doing a competition and like at our gym, and like I do inverted squat, like a leg press. I warm up with like 1,000 pounds.
Jesus Christ. I thought I was good at 600 pounds.
Planet doesn't even have that weight.
I know. We might need to go to like Dragon's Land.
With that, it becomes an issue of you don't want to intimidate people and stuff like that. So like, you know, you worry about that stuff, right? And then I'm having to take weights from everywhere as well.
Right. And it's time consuming, actually.
So that's why I hate leg day, because of all of it, because the way my legs feel, and then the amount of time it takes me just to set up.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, setting up is a workout in itself, isn't it? Yeah, because when I started training, my trainer was like, "Okay, so this is what you're doing." Like he would rack the weights for me, and then when I started training without him, like on the days off without him, and then I had to do it by myself. I was like, "Oh, this takes forever." And then you got to get up and, you know, progressive overload, and the next set you like put more on, and it's just like, oh, this is a full-time job. But isn't that crazy? I think what I hate about legs is because we can lift a lot with our legs, and like I push really hard with legs. I get to the point where like I will almost throw up on leg day.
Oh,
Yeah. Like I get nauseous on leg days because I push really, really hard. And then again, like for me, it's 2 days later. I hurt. Like I can barely walk. And like sitting on the toilet, you're like,
oh yeah, that's always super fun.
Yes.
I feel like you just had surgery, right?
Right. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, so I had a complication with my last surgery. So I was out for way longer than I wanted to be. And I'm like, oh, like just getting back into the swing of it is so hard. But I'm so glad that like I'm back now and all that is behind me. But in saying that, let's go to the gym.
Okay.
Let's go freaking work out. Cheers, guys. Thanks for being on the podcast.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks
hey, did you ever
drink your fluids?
Yeah, drink your fluids. Stay hydrated. Did you guys ever think you'd be where you are today?
No.
No.
Never in a million years.
No.
Like at all.
Not
I'm so
even.
proud of us, you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Team Get It is all together.
Let's get it.
Come on, guys.
Let's
get
it. Now we need, okay, so who are we summoning next? We need Chris here.
Chris.
We need John.
John,
he always checks
John
in.
needs to get Eric.
Who else is always? Oh, Kirby, Joey Kirby.
Oh, Joey, yeah,
Joey,
yeah.
And he comes to Vegas all the time. Him and Sid. No, I'm from Sydney. Cindy. Well, no, but Cindy and Joey, they come to Vegas all the time. So next time you guys are here, we've got to get it. Team Get It. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
See you next week on Bariatrics and Beyond.